How's it going today, everyone? This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So today I wanted to talk about generating the arm speed to throw overstable discs 400 feet. Most people will get their distance by throwing an understable disc on an S turn. They'll run up, throw an understable disc on an S turn to try to get their distance. But it's not very reliable if you're playing in the wind. You know, you throw the disc in the wind and it's understable, the wind's going to get it. If you throw that understable disc into a headwind, you know, it can flip your disc. So to generate the power to throw overstable discs, throwing over 400 feet takes practice. You need to develop the snap of the wrist to be able to throw that far. You need to come onto a field and practice that. You don't just learn to throw further because you've been playing for a long time. I've been playing disc golf for 16 years, and there's guys on the course that play here have been playing for like 25 years, and they still can't throw it 400 feet. You know, most of them are about 300, you know, they can get 325, but they're not pushing 400 even though they've been playing for 25 years. So to generate the power to throw 400 feet with a stable disc, it takes practice. You need to practice it so you can develop the wrist. It's all in the wrist and the forearm. This is the throw, is forearm, wrist. This is your throw right there. You need to develop that throw. The only way to develop it is to throw with just your arm until you max out your arm. Just throw this way from here to here. Just step and throw until you've maxed out your arm. You know, throw it as far as you can. So it's just basically, you know, just step, just take your disc and just step and throw. And I recommend just practicing that over and over again until you've maxed out your throw. You know, if you're throwing it at 200 feet, keep pushing, get it out to 225, 250, you know, just keep pushing it as hard as you can. And when you've maxed out your arm, add a step. So right now, you just throw like this, step, throw. Now add a step. Just nice easy step, a crossover, but just step and throw. Hard as you can. So it just looked like this. Then max out that throw. So you've maxed out just your arm. Now throw with just a step, and max out that. Just keep hitting it as hard as you can, Then once you've maxed out throwing, you know, with just a step, now add the X step. You know, now come in, you know, from an X step and throw. So then you get to here, but you need to max out each area before you move on. Like I said, I mean, there's guys that have been playing here on the course for over 25 years, and they can't even push it past 300 feet. So you're not going to learn to throw farther just because you've played for a long time. The only way to push a disc over 400 feet is to practice. You won't learn it on the course. All the guys that I've played with for 16 years on this course still can't throw the disc over 400 feet. I play this course, I play my course here, KCC, with mid-ranges and putters. And whenever I play with one of the guys, every one of them asks the same thing. What did you just throw? And I said, well, I threw a mid-range. They're all throwing drivers. They're all throwing a sharp disc for just a 200-foot throw, 250 feet, and they're throwing a driver because they don't have the arm speed to throw a putter or a mid-range. So you're not going to develop a 400-foot arm from playing the course. You have to practice to be able to throw over 400 feet. You need to throw from just maxing out your arm, throw hard as you can, and then, like I said, then add a step, just a step and throw. Hard as you can, max it out, then add the X step. The thing that you're going to realize when you max out your arm, this is the first thing that I ever realized when I was learning, was when I maxed out just my arm from throwing like here. You know, I could get the disc out to 250, 275 just like that. But I realized with the run up, I only gained another 100 feet, 150 feet. So all my power, 75% of my distance comes from just my arm. I can throw with a step. I could walk in, I could step and throw, over 300 feet. But when I run up, I only gain another 100 feet, 400. So when you start throwing, you're gonna realize your arm is 75% of your distance. The run up X step is not giving you double your arm. So it's so important to just develop your arm. But it's like I said, just start with just step and throw. Just take your disc, look down the range right here. And just keep doing that over and over until you max out the throw. All your discs should be in a line at whatever, 200 feet. Then add the step, go 250 feet, max out. Then add your X step. But it takes a lot of practice to develop the wrist. And you can only do that on a field practicing. So I just recommend, if you're serious and you want to push it over 400 on a overstable disc, you got to get out onto the field. So anyways, this is Michael from Maui. Aloha.